Okay, so Aquarius rising. These people tend to express themselves in a really original way. They can be eccentric and just different, unique. Um, what it does, it actually gives a person this really individual flair. They are different than other people. There's an influence to them that leads to a highly inspirational contribution to society. So there's something in themselves that they want to just contribute. So there's this need to participate in group efforts and with other people, which is that 11th house, air, Aquarius. And we start to put all those little pieces together. So yeah, the best way for an Aquarius rising person to express themselves is with other people around them, through other people, through their friends, with their friends, and to express what they know about life to the rest of humanity. It says on here, I've noted that they're most likely to be involved in metaphysical subjects, and it seems like a huge statement to make, but it's really actually true. Aquarius rising looks for something different, and quite often astrologers have Uranus really prominent. Uranus is Aquarius, or has Aquarius really prominent, so that's a very astrological sign. Visually, to look at an Aquarian, it's hard to notice that they're different unless they look extremely different, like alien-like. Like super wild hair and everything is just completely out there. That's an Aquarius rising. Okay, then the last one is a Pisces rising. And these people are really gentle and thoughtful, very receptive and sensitive, and intuitive as well. They can get a little bit overwhelmed by too much information, too many people around. It's related to the 12th house, so remember, it's you by yourself. So the Pisces rising is better by itself. It feels better by itself. In order to express itself the best way, it has to learn to interact with this environment and with other people. And it has to learn how to tune in to the intuitive stuff, but on a positive level. Because you can't just, if you're a Pisces or rising, or you've got heavy Pisces, heavy Neptune in your chart, and you're picking up on people's emotions and feelings around you, switching it off or escaping with drugs and alcohol, which is what Pisces rising or Pisces or Neptune does, in order to deal with all this stuff, it can only escape, so it turns to anything to escape. But there's a way that you can actually combat those things that go on in your head when you're Pisces rising, all the thoughts and all the feelings that you're getting from people around you, and that's to channel it properly, to understand that you're there for a reason in order to give this information, to process it, and to give it back to the world. So it's an important sign, Pisces, and Pisces rising, it's important for the person to integrate themselves with other people, and not have to escape because they don't want to hear the sounds around them of other people or the noise of the person's soul, basically. And then Pisces rising, to look at, they usually have this lovely almond-shaped eyes and a deep, or light, not deep, deep blue and deep green. Intense blue and green is Scorpio, but a light blue and light green is Pisces rising. So when you're looking at a Pisces rising or a Scorpion rising, the Scorpion glares and has this intensity that you're drawn to, and the Pisces just has a lovely watery round face that exudes just gentleness, not intensity like Scorpio. Okay, so we talked about the first house, and that's us coming into the world, being birthed from our mother's womb. Now I'm going to talk about the second house, which is a succudent house, a fixed house. It's related to Taurus, and the planet it's related to is Venus. So basically through the second house, you are extending the world around you and seeing what's in your very immediate environment around yourself. So like I said before, as a baby, this is when we start acknowledging that we have belongings, like our own teddy bear, toys, and stuff like that. And then as you grow up, you have to continue this process of grounding, which keeps deepening the first house process of self-discovery, so they integrate together. You keep learning about who you are through the things you want to own and the resources that we have to us, and also the value that we place on ourselves. So through the self-discovery of ourselves, we learn about the things that we want and the things that we are able to obtain to make us happy. In a few different examples, if you are doing event astrology and you are looking at a country, the second house would describe the assets of the country, the banking system, exports, exports and imports, and crops. If it was a country that was declaring war, which is a mundane chart, in the wars chart, second house, you would find your allies, your ammunition, and your guns. There's many things that can show us, but a strong second house can make the difference between winning and losing. So that's true. Planets you have in the second house really strengthen that house and give you more ability to obtain the things that you want in life. But obviously, money's not everything, and struggles and things that come along with valuing ourselves and what we're worth, it runs much deeper than just money. But if you want to do a diagnosis of somebody's second house, or the health of their second house, as I've put it, money is a good place to start. So if your client was to look at their bank account, what does it say about their relationship to the earth, their relationship to things around them? What possessions do they have, and does it reflect the individuality of the person or not? Do those people own the things they have? Or do they rent things? Do they have more value on things when it's bought? You can get those ideas from a person when you're discussing things with them. So I think I've gone into a bit more of the second house on the next page as well. Yeah, so the second house is about money, resources, material things, things like I described, banks, etc. But there is other things as well, obviously, like self-worth. But self-worth comes through the things that we possess quite often. Not that it should, but it does.